I went to a very posh school in London, merchant tailors, and I was giving this session. I said, when you think you understood things, you are so clever, and say, I know what is truth. I said, I'm going to get you out. I told the youngsters, I'm going to get you out. Define truth for me. I said, you define. Forget about me. I'm telling you, tell me what is truth. And they said, standard stuff, I've used this before, so please forgive me if you heard this before. They said, Mr. Lakhani, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. That's truth. Look, atomic clock, 10 o'clock, sharp. That's truth. We caught you. We're giving you an answer. I said, no. At the moment it's 10 here. In India, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock. Sorry,
5 hours ahead.
3 p.m. in the afternoon. So it's not true. It's not truth. So but of course it's not. And in US it's different again. So even if you move 1,000 miles either way, the time will be different. So it's not truth. So how? It's called relative truth. Truth that is relative to us here today in this school.
Current circumstances.
So see again, you qualified it. You can't say it's truth. It's relative. It's just temporary, kind of for us only. Then they say, okay, I'm just deliberately winding you up. This I've done it, and it's interesting to explore what is truth. Because the Hinduism will say ultimate reality is truth, but they say what is truth? Now come on, define it, and trouble. So then you say, okay, I know. Truth is, this is the standard stuff we use in philosophy. All swans are white. Sounds like a good. Maybe in India also there are white swans, near the Himalayas. Oh, yeah, we got you. All swans are white. I say, in Australia, they've discovered black swans. And in no time, they can make red, pink, and green swans, just genetic engineering. So it's not truth either. It is simply so far so good truth. At the moment, we only seen white swans. So far,
until you see a black one, it is the truth.
That's all. So it's not even, it's just relative. It's just temporary truth. Then they say, okay, we still catch you, Mr. Lakhani. And I love this. They say, 1 + 1 is 2.
Mm-hmm.
This is absolute truth. And it's not variable. It is not relative. It is 1 + 1 is true. Come on, Mr. Lakhani, we caught you. Maths, yoo-hoo. It sounded so clever. I said, no, it's not true. And he said, we've been, crammed, 1 + 1 is 2. We've been made to learn all this, times table and all this. What is Mr. Lakhani getting up to? In reality, and I gave this example, but there are other examples I can use. I said, suppose you went to your chemistry laboratory and you found 1 drop of chemical, and you got another drop of chemical, and you kind of put them together. So you get 1 here and 1 here, put them together, and just becomes a bigger lump of, drop of water. So instead of 1 small drop of water, another drop of water, you get a slightly bigger drop of water when you add them. Your mathematics 1 + 1 is 1. Bigger one, but 1. You must sound silly, but it's really true. In fact, in quantum physics, the quantum phenomena is precisely that. 1 + 1 is not 2 in quantum. 1 + 1 can be 1.5, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, or 0. We say 1 + 1 is 0. Yes, it's like this is like a vector. One going up, one going down. So we cancel each other out. Full stop, not 0. 1 + 1 is 0. So you see, why is it happening? Why is arithmetic failing so dramatically? The reason is this. This is called truth, which is called a priori truth. In the Latin word, a priori, truth of convenience. When you have 1 marble, another marble, we add them and say 1 + 1 is 2. Tick, 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 yahoo! When you have 1 drop, another drop, you add, you have 1. 1 + 1 is 1. See, different mathematics kicks in straight away. It's called a priori truth. You want it to be that, that's why it is that. I'll give you another example, interesting one. Suppose you say, the angles around a circle are 360 degrees. That's how, yes, we learned in geometry, we are forced to learn all this stuff. And the angles within a triangle 180 degrees. We know this, Mr. Lakhani. Okay, now, it's truth. It's not truth. You decided to call the angle 360 degrees. That's why they are 360. If you say, let it be 400,
it will be 400.
So it's just a truth of convenience. This is called a priori truth. So 1 + 1, 2 is an a priori truth. It's not absolute truth. So you see where we are started from, where we define truth. I'm telling you, you define truth. You will have great difficulty. It's not that straightforward.
It is not that straightforward. So
the thing is nice to have a kind of nice insight into how we kind of simple word like using truth or love. You will have great problem defining love as well, by the way. So every time you try and get a kind of refine, grasp on this idea, you suddenly discover that things are not that straightforward as they appear.
Free e-learning course in Hinduism. To register, please visit www.hindu-academy.com.
Talks on Hinduism. Sponsored by People Care. Encouraging caring for the elderly in their own homes. For more information, please visit peoplecare.com.